3, 2, starting transmission. Transmission interrupted. Reconnecting transmission.
Oh, hey, Kiki's back.
Hi, Bones.
What's up?
Well, all that's gone.
Hooray!
Everything walked up.
No one will ever know my secret shame.
Hello and welcome to episode 74 of the Super Happy Fun Jabbertron Tea Party Podcast with Kiki, Bones and Faith. Put the kettle on and grab some gross food items you fleshy type people eat and enjoy the audio drudgery that is this thing. Don't tell Kiki I said that.
You got one answer wrong on the test, huh?
You can prove nothing. Nothing.
Actually, yeah, I can't. Pretty much everything. I still don't know what happened.
All the things happened. You can't prove anything.
Yep. Let me go put this nail polish away. Oh, and I'm back.
Woo woo!
Yeah, look, nothing's broken. Yay!
Nothing's broken yet.
So, nobody will ever get to hear us talk about the weather, big boobs, and the test you were taking. Oh, no.
We talk about big boobs all the time. That's not even anything special.
Well, it's a major impact on my life, plus boobs are awesome when they're not mine.
Everybody loves boobs. Everybody.
Boobs, glorious boobs.
I mean, it's funny people that say boobs are wrong, but everybody loves boobs.
Boobs, 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 boobs. Boobs, 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 boobs. So, Cupcake, what you wanna talk about?
No idea.
Well, shit.
How about this? Things people complained about on their vacations.
Okay.
On my holiday in India, I was disgusted to find that almost every restaurant served curry. I hate spicy food.
Why the fuck did you go to India? Oops.
More amazingly, my fiance and I requested twin beds when we booked, but instead we were placed in a room with a king bed. We now hold you responsible and want to be reimbursed for the fact that I became pregnant. This would not have happened if you had put us in the room that we booked.
I can assure you, two separate twin beds are not going to stop me from fucking.
That's kind of like I'm looking at it going, if you were willing to fuck in a king bed with unprotected, and obviously when the person is stating I got pregnant, so the lady in the relationship, literally the lady in the relationship got pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I know that everybody's like super informed. You know, not all ladies are super informed about their menstruational cycle, but you have to have some idea that it's not a good time to have him sticking around inside of you, no pun intended.
Besides, why go on vacation and not have sex? Unless you don't like sex, or you're going with someone you wouldn't have sex with. I get those points. Unless you don't want to hook up with random strango. But seriously, I don't think having separate twin beds was gonna stop ya. Because I can assure you, two people can fit on a twin bed enough to fuck. Or anywhere else in a hotel room.
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
If I can fuck a girl on a couch,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure people can do it on a twin bed. In fact, depending on how wide the twin is, it could be very easily done.
Mm-hmm. That and somebody could just stand off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or, as I said, there are other things you
when
can
I was
fuck
a
on.
teenager, the twin bed was in the middle of the room. The girl would just basically go over the bed, and it was done and done.
Uh-huh.
Who am I talking about? I wasn't fucking sexually active when I was a teenager. Shut the fuck up, Cupcake. I was a nerd. Nerd!
Are there any other
surprisingly,
complaints?
fiber juice does not taste that bad.
What just fell over?
I don't know. Your lost marbles?
No, I lost those. They can't fall over anymore. Well, I suppose they could, but I would have no knowledge of them doing so.
I think I like this one. No one told us that there would be fish in the water at the beach. The children were very scared.
How would there not be fish?
Well, obviously you net it off so that no fish can get in.
You net it off for sharks. Fish still get in. I know I have done some stupid shit in my day. And I've heard some dumb shit. But unless this was supposed to be a man-made beach, not actually at the ocean, how would you not expect there to be fish? Like, I get, like, if a whale was there, that'd be weird, so close to the beach. But do I expect too much of people?
Yes. I don't know. Probably.
Well, we do live in a country where we still teach folklore as if it's history, so.
Wow.
Well,
Hey, I'm heading out to the store. You need anything? I guess. I need milk and life to have purpose and to feel love again. Okay, so milk, something with caffeine, and something with chocolate. Got it.
pretty much. We bought another one of those Christmas popcorn tins.
What's wrong with you?
It was 59 cents.
Oh, because Christmas is over?
Yeah.
Is it stale or was it still good?
No, it's still good. Because it was all sealed up and shit. They're in their own individual bags you had to open.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna sit here and eat popcorn.
Popcorn.
Popcorn don't fall over. I haven't had a very productive week. I've been sick for most of it. Pretty much slept through one of the days. Been watching a lot of Simpsons, though.
Well, that's good.
The FX Now app essentially has been running on the TV almost nonstop.
Yay.
So just random Simpsons.
I've just been studying, and for good measure, studying.
Study. What do you got left?
All right. So let's see here. Count the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's still 10 units left in building, or 10 lessons left in building materials. Which is basically the department in our store for all raw materials to build something. I say that only to explain what the department's about. It's all like the wood and drywall and all the stuff, the miscellaneous stuff that other departments don't cover, like plumbing and electrical and paint, floor coverings, wall coverings. That's actually paint. But beyond that, the other actual full-size units I have left, available subjects. There we go. Our delivery coordinator position, which is the people who set up for deliveries out of the store. Front end guest service, which is dealing with returns and stuff. Garden center, grocery and pet. Mastercraft, which is our line of doors. Millwork, and Spanish, the power of language and sales. And that last one I don't have to do to have 100% completion.
Okay.
And really the only two big ones left, I believe, are millwork and building materials. After that, it's basically all like the rest of those are smaller units because they're dealing with like garden centers only open in the warm months.
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be a lot there. Front end is like all high school kids because it's basically guest service. And then I'll probably do Mastercraft after I do mill work. So I've got what? So look on there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 7 units. I have not including the unit I'm working on and the unit and the Spanish unit, which I don't have to complete in order to have a regular 100% completion of required materials. I have 6 units left after the one I'm working on. It's not too crazy.
I got my. Hang on. So much popcorn. My disability package finally.
Wow.
So I get to fill this out. Which is going to take forever because it's actually quite large. And then, I get to have a 5-minute break every now and then to panic about whether or not I'm, filling it out right. Do you think I'm lying? Oh God. Let's see. What is in the news? Other than lead in the water, massive storms named after the Jonas Brothers, school shooting, Trump Palin.
Oh, that's a great combination.
I'm hoping that she will ruin it like she ruined McCain.
I don't think anyone can ruin it for him at this point. Like, I think he's almost bulletproof, honestly.
Wow, that rocket is like extra phallic. The Blue Origin rocket. Like, it even looks it looks like a penis. Her penis is really that aerodynamic? I'm not an aerospace engineer. Although, I know one, so I can ask him. Because, like, ignoring the whole, patriarchal, phallic obsession thing, rockets are shaped like that for a reason, right? Other than the psychological, sociological reasons.
Aerodynamics, I think?
I would imagine. I mean, it makes sense. Not much in the way of resistance. I'm not science, though. I Kiki. Drinker of tea.
All I could see when you posted that screen cap from, I think it was Supers, where it's like, it's tea time, and the dude with his shadowy head is like, oh, I was supposed to buy the snacks. Ah, shit. I'm like, oh my god, it's me and Kiki, almost to the fucking letter.
Yeah, that's from S. That's Hotaru's dad. And...
That's right, I forgot that. So long it's been.
What is that witch's name? I never remember any of their names. It's the one obsessed with fucking snails.
Oh, great.
I think. Right?
I'll look it up, hang on. That's right, I fucking Bing now, I keep forgetting that.
What, something auto change your search to Bing?
You get Amazon gift cards for using Bing search.
No thank you.
I can always flip over to Google when I need it, but for the occasional just random shit, it's fine.
I am set in my old ways, as I am an old woman.
For free money, whatever.
I'm old!
Where's the actual just regular fucking... There we go. Okay, regular Sailor Moon. Wow, they are just not going to talk. Oh, here we go. Deathbusters, Professor Tomei, Mistress 9. Okay. Alright, so there's the Witches 5. Now I have to figure out which one is which.
It's Mimet. I'm saying the name wrong, but Mimete.
Memite.
Mimite.
Yeah.
She's the second one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first one lasts a super long time, and then the next, 4 are, here and gone.
Yeah.
To Lulu. She's the one that's the funny one, isn't she? Because the last two get just obliterated, as I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I seem to remember that Mars's crows basically, not in the TV show, but in the manga, show their human form and just obliterate them.
Yeah, Deimos and Phyllis, her guardians. Yeah, I think it's in the S where they find them, but that might be later. I don't remember. It's been so long. Did I mention I'm old? Oh.
How old are we that they're actually going to? It looks like they're actually going to end up remaking all of Sailor Moon and Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
If they've made it to S, I don't see why they can't make it through Super S and
Stars. Azumanga Daio's getting another American release.
Yeah, it's Sentai Selects.
Yeah.
I would care if I didn't already own the original box set.
They're also doing something else, and it looked cute, but I can't remember the name of it.
Strawberry Marshmallows.
That sounds about right.
I own it. It's awesome.
Of course you do, Cupcake.
I also own Gunbuster, which they're re-releasing. Fuckers. What else did Sentai have coming out that I was like, I own that, son of a bitch? I mean, Strawberry Marshmallow is getting a Blu-ray release, which is kind of cool, but like, I don't know that I actually want to own it, or that I want to buy it again. It's not that I want to own it again, I just don't want to buy it again.
Isn't Blu-ray taking a big hit because so many people are just streaming stuff these days?
Yeah. Let's see. So new stuff, new releases. Shirobako, Kame no Kill, or Kame ga Kill. I was looking at buying that, but I'm just not sure. Looks cool.
I remember correctly, I don't remember being terribly blown away by what little I saw of it, but I haven't seen a full episode, so.
I mean, lately when I buy the special editions of stuff from Sentai Filmworks, it's been really good because, no game, no life.
Yeah.
And before that was, what was the one before that? No game, no life. I actually have 3 right now. I can't remember the first one and the last one I bought. Oh God!
Don't know.
It's in a white box. It should be around here. Sorry, I'm looking around the room, looking at my shelves, trying to remember. Ah! Shit! Love, Chinobio, and Other Delusions.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, calm down, man.
Sorry, I was just like, I just basically tilted my head, and it's right behind the monitor on the shelf behind this monitor directly in front of me.
Okay.
And the third one is Beyond the Boundary.
Yeah.
Which we never watched because we've both been crazy busy.
Well, we watched for those sub versions. We haven't seen the
remember,
movie yet, so.
We're gonna watch the dub version, but we've just eyes hammered for the last I don't know how many months. And now it's just now getting to the point where I'm actually having time to do stuff.
Well, you've been super busy. A lot of stuff got put on your plate, and I'm doing that thing where you go outside with other people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait. Score. They're doing a complete collection of Tamako Market.
Ooh, I actually haven't seen that yet. It's on the list.
It's got the same art design as K-On!
Yeah.
What the hell?
There's so many things on the list that must be seen. Is it raining or is that the fish tank I'm hearing?
So I got a whole bunch of shit, but I've made a rule that I don't buy anything that doesn't come with an English dub anymore.
Well, yeah, you have, for owning it purposes at least, you have almost no reason to, because you're not getting any bonus out of it.
No, because my buddies are saying, well, why don't you get this thing? I'm like, it doesn't have an English dub. They're like, well, what does that matter? I'm like, why the hell am I going to buy something that we can stream for free?
Mm-hmm. Or even that, you've stated before that, when you're tired and you just want to veg, put something on, you don't want to read subtitles.
I do not. This is actually kind of cool. I can see all their other. Ooh, the second season of Prismia, Fate Clyde, Linear Prisma Ilia is coming out in March, February.
There's another thing we need to watch.
Yeah, I got the first season. That was super cheap this year, February. There's a lot of shit coming out the next couple of months that looks kind of interesting. So I'm kind of like, oh shit. There goes all my paychecks for like the next month and a half. I am going to try to make an effort once I get through the rest of my training and stuff. I'm going to start making an effort to start eating down my pile a little bit.
Cupcake, you don't eat anime, you watch it.
You know what I mean. Celestial Method. Nice, not to worry about that. That's only getting a Japanese release. Ooh, March Monthly Girls Noisukokun. That's got a premium edition too. Shit. How much is that going to be? $100? $130. Holy shit. That is not going to be a cheap box set. Good thing it's going to land on my birthday. Released on 1/23.
It'll be a present to yourself.
Pretty much. Okay, well, that's good. That's only going to get a Japanese release.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Those Who Hunt Elves is getting a Sentai Select release. Wow.
Ooh.
Or wait, that's season 2? There is a season 2? What? No,
whatever. I do know that Stephen Moffat is finally leaving Doctor Who, and I am very happy!
Why is everybody so happy he's leaving? I don't understand.
So, I'm not going to deny that he has not written some great episodes and created some great characters. Stephen Moffat is not a terrible human being, but he is also misogynistic.
Okay.
In a blind kind of way that a lot of older white men have. They don't realize they're being misogynistic and just don't understand when it's explained to them. It's not like he's the worst kind. It's just that it gets into everything he works on. And I know Doctor Who's not like the pillar of best entertainment ever, or, you know, having all the best feminist icons ever. It's gotten some great stuff, but I have not caught up on Doctor Who because of the rage that it ensues. I still love Doctor Who, but sometimes I just want to fly out there, grab that man by the neck, and smack him for the way he underwrites a lot of his female characters, which is terrible because on paper they sound wonderful, and then they actually get into the story and they become terrible shit.
Okay, then.
And that's Kiki's rant.
I'm dazed and confused.
And he's being replaced by the person who did Broadchurch, and I loved Broadchurch, so I'm excited.
Okay, then.
I mean, this would have been a good time to maybe add another, woman to the roster, but
triple the male cast.
Can't get everything I want.
3 doctors at once. Duplicity.
Actually, with how many previous doctors are still alive. Actually, there was a Doctor Who special where there were 3 doctors at once. It was just 3 different incarnations. But, whatever.
Yes, they all say.
One of these days I'll write a big long rant about, bad things and good things and whatnot.
No. Kiki, we all know you're far too lazy for that.
Shut up! I'm not lazy, I'm...
lazy.
No, I'm not actually lazy. It's other stuff in the way.
Uh-huh. They all say.
Well, a vast majority say. But back to anime, which has almost nothing to do with Doctor Who other than being entertainment media.
Yeah, I wish I could say there's something more going on over here, but
yeah,
it's the same old.
I mean, I kind of feel bad for having a Crunchyroll account. I haven't really been using it.
That's what people keep going. I can't believe, Cupcake, I can't believe you don't have a Netflix or Crunchyroll or, pick your streaming service here. And I'm going, I have too much other stuff going on to even bother paying for, streaming services.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Raid has it, which is cool for him, but Raid's actually watches more shit than I do now, just because I'm always tired, just always tired. And like the last week and a half, I've been hitting the books pretty hard because many incentives have been offered at my workplace to complete our training, which they claim a lot more people are doing it now, but like still a lot of people not super close to like where I'm at. Like I'm almost complete, which is kind of terrifying.
Cupcake is almost a complete. Cupcake will complete.
The form of your destroyer. The form of your destroyer has been chosen. The destroyer has arrived. Ray? What? What'd you think of? I thought of my time at Camp Winnebago as a child and roasting marshmallow. Hello? Bueno. Why is he Spanish? I don't know.
What? I am looking forward to the new Ghostbusters. I might actually go see that in theaters.
Screw it, they ruined it forever. I want my original dream team, except for the fact that one of them is dead.
Well, it's not like the old movies don't exist.
Who cares about your old movies? I want new movies.
You can't have new movies, except for you can, because they're rebooting a lot of stuff, and they do that every now and then. Like, apparently, I know they say every few years that they're gonna do it, but apparently it's like more concrete this time that we're gonna get a Labyrinth reboot now that David Bowie's dead. Is that what they were waiting for?
Well, it's just a good time to announce it.
Yeah.
See, now they can ride those coattails. I can't English today.
English? What for that? What, Joel? I am full of a lot of pills.
I know you're not full of a lot of pills.
Lately, I haven't had to take a lot of the heavy stuff because we increased my antidepressants that also helps with fibromyalgia. But today, I was having actually a really good day, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, my body's like, "Oh, you're finally over your sinus infection? Well, here, let's have this instead." Oh, but I suppose, technically, on a daily basis, I am full of a wide variety of pills. Pills. Did Faith fall asleep? She sent me that message like 27 minutes ago.
She must have fallen asleep.
She's like, just got home, gotta change. I'm like, okay.
Don't want to smell like fried food. That would be terrible.
Did she get trapped under all the cats?
Obviously, I mean, they're reproducing, right?
Yes. Although she only managed to have one.
It just amused me, and you're like, they have another cat. I'm like, what?
Yeah, surprise, it's a kitten. It's like, how did we not hear a kitten? I guess they were lucky that it was only one.
Yes.
I mean, Akiko is on the smaller size, so we had just assumed that she miscarried, but apparently she secretly had it under the bed, and it didn't start getting noisy until a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. We even pulled up the bed just to make sure there weren't others under there.
Crazy.
Secret kitten. So now there's
5 cats?
6.
Holy shit.
Because they're still cat sitting 2 cats.
Oh, okay, but eventually they're... Are they cat sitting or are they cat sitting?
They're cat sitting because the person who had to move out of their previous place didn't have a place to go yet. So she was living with, I think, her parents, and somebody's allergic or something, so they were watching the cats. And they have found a new place, but then she got into a car crash. So...
Okay, then.
Apparently they're going to be cat sitting for a long time. When they started doing it, I said, you're probably just going to end up with those being your cat, but, I don't know. So, there are 3 cats that they had. The two they're cat sitting, and then the new kitten.
Jeez almighty.
So much pussy up in that house.
They're just drowning in pussy.
Yep.
And there's a lot of professional cosplayers getting boob implants.
It's their body.
I'm not shitting on anybody's right to do it. It's just like, wow, I mean, talk about obvious upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
More hilariously, of course, is that the vast majority of these professional cosplayers turn out to be very, very small girls. like 5 feet tall and just slightly over or under. So all of a sudden they're rocking like double D's, and it's just like, holy shit, Stacks.
Oh.
I don't remember which one it was, but all of a sudden I realized that like 10 years ago they had like a B cup, and now they're somewhere in like the double D range. It's just like, holy shit, take a break.
Boobs! Boobs!
But how will they sell their body without boobies? Good point.
I forget her name. Didn't some cosplayer figure out essentially how to have the boob cleavage look without having to use her own breasts?
Oh, that's Technorama.
Yeah, like it was very well done.
Yeah, no, she made fake breasts that basically were a bra.
Yeah,
She's like I think an A or a B cup, and it made her look like she had just like gigantic anime titties.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like, I can't believe it, I've been misled and I'll never be the same. And the obvious, I can't believe I spanked to this, she's as flat as a board. And I'm like, dude, this is so many different applications, you have no idea. This is fucking ingenious.
It's almost as if a woman is a person and not just there for your pleasure.
Well, I mean, she was cosplaying Kill la Kill, so obviously
I know.
you got spank to it.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with doing that. It's, getting pissy because they ain't real. Come on, dude.
Man, Technorama is great. Like, I was talking to her before she was even, like, popular. Like, after she did Yoko, it was just like, yep, that's it. She's internet famous now.
I'm gonna be a pooper again.
Okay.
I'm talking about Faith.
Oh.
Just making sure she didn't, die or something.
That's what they all say.
Well, I'd rather she not. I don't want Grieve to be sad.
I'm sure Grieve will get over it eventually.
I don't think she would. She'd still, live on, but she also wouldn't be able to afford where she lives. Oh God, Grieve would have to move in with me and there'd be so many cats.
Such a joyous occasion.
So many cats.
Poor Ringo would be outnumbered by a great amount. Although I don't know that he'd care, given his disposition.
It would depend on how the cats reacted to him. Because he loves things, It depends on how things react to him.
He's a lover, not a fighter?
Yeah. He's like, hi! Oh, you don't like being a fur?
Just imagine him being the perfect dog to keep you warm when it's cold.
He is. Oh, she's on her way. Okay.
Hooray!
Yep,
Hooray! Hooray! I have nothing to say.
Usually he is between or in front or behind my legs. Usually has at least 1 foot pinned because he needs his own pillow and it has to be one of my feet.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
Who the hell do you think you are? You need your foot to be a pillow.
Unless
so
unless I'm sleeping at a more sit-up angle and then he tries to lap dog it.
Oh boy.
Which usually works.
I'm sure.
There is the occasional time where I just have to sleep in the recliner. He's like, okay, I'm here too. Let me just sprawl out all over your legs and lap.
That takes me back.
And then there's my poor mom who keeps losing her bed to the cat, who's only this big.
What?
For those listeners at home, Sassy's not a tiny kitty, but she's not giant or anything. But
not a Maine Coon.
Yeah, she's not a Maine Coon or anything, but she keeps scooting, and Mom in her sleep just moves out of the way, and that must be Faith, because Ringo's losing his shit, and takes up more and more of the bed.
Lord.
My foot's caught. Is it your favorite person? You might want to grab a chair. I don't have strength to move it, unless you want to move it.
Would you place this somewhere? I have been entrapped by a dog.
Ringo, you need to.
I'm gonna be here for.
You look so happy. It's like
Yeah.
Come on. It's something.
You keep knocking over my speaker.
You keep knocking over your speaker?
Yes. Well, they're very lightweight. I keep knocking them.
Okay. I'm here. Can Cupcake see me?
I don't know. Cupcake can see you.
Okay.
Cupcake can also see Ringo.
Come on. It's nice and warm right here.
Yeah, apparently I accidentally left the heating pad on.
Good boy.
Hi, Puppy. Yay, Faith is here.
I'm here.
What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, we were talking about the pets taking over the bed.
Oh,
As
yeah.
someone who has, 6 cats?
Currently, yes.
Yes. Do you even have a bed?
Yes, we do, surprisingly.
He hasn't said anything this way.
I
We
know.
don't have audio. Phones, talk, say words.
I know nothing. I hear nothing. I see nothing.
There we go.
You see all the things.
All the things, all the time.
Well, with the current vendetta that apparently Kiko has against Orange, he's not up on the bed.
Okay.
Miki sometimes sleeps on top of Icy. But Kiko kind of sleeps off on her own. But it is hard to navigate when Yui is laying right in the middle of my spot on the bed.
Well, unlike Sassy, Yui is actually a very big cat.
Yes.
Big and fat.
Well, I came home tonight from work, and all of the cats but the teeny one are in the living room. Going, okay. So I go in the bedroom, smack dab in the middle of the bed.
Bingo, why are you over there? We're over here. Bingo. Come on.
Where'd you matter?
Come. Do you need outside? No? Okay. Well then come here.
But when all the cats are up there, it is kind of hard to find room.
Oh, I bet. Good lord.
Yeah. And the sad part about it is they tend to go to my side of the bed and leave Drew's side alone. So I'm laying, like, if she's not home, I'm on her side of the bed, and if she's home, I'm sitting on the footstool of the chair. Yeah, that is my ranking in the apartment.
What, you want under?
This Batman head decorate your own thing has no concern. It's just weird. You know, your Batman head anyways.
So why exactly do you have a Batman head?
Why do you have the Batman head, he asked?
Because it was $5 at Walgreens, and hubby was there so that his mom could put in her prescriptions, because the pharmacy at the hospital was closing. And I was sick, and he likes to buy me crap when I'm sick.
So you ended up with a Batman decorate your own head.
Also, so eventually I will paint Batman's head.
Yeah. Well, there's some debate on what my next art project is going to be.
It's okay, Ringo. You don't have to copy the siren.
But
Yes,
I am
boy.
decidedly, I'm going to pull all the upholstery off the bar.
Okay.
instead of making the coffee table I wanted to make, I'm going to make the bar that way. With the big lighters.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's horrifying and stupid at the same time.
No, they'll be empty.
No. German rest homes realizing that dementia patients or dementia residents will oftentimes try to take the bus. They started erecting fake bus stops in their outside gardens, like their outside yards.
Shit.
So people go sit there and, they're like, so what's going on? Well, I have to get home to, cook for my husband. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that. 5 or 10 minutes later, they wander back in, assuming, they missed their connection or whatnot. And they'll feel a whole lot better. Just basically let it run its course.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
It's terrifying, retarded, and hilarious at the same time. It's just like, well,
yes.
Since they're going to try to run away anyway, let's make a fake bus stop that they can sit at for an hour or so, and then they'll come back feeling so much better.
That way, we don't have to go looking for them. In case they actually get on said bus. Oh, it's okay, puppy. It's just the owls. All the screech owls that are angry with each other because they all had to move into the same tree because it's the only one with leaves left.
Wow.
Not too long ago when I was walking home, there was an owl over there somewhere. Mm-hmm. There's an owl over there somewhere. And they were conversating back and forth, and I was listening to it. I don't know why, but I found that very calming and kind of nice.
I would probably find that calming if it didn't happen, like, every day.
Yeah.
Hi! If you want attention, come over here. Or bug her. That works too.
Really? You realize that is attached to my hand?
Yes.
Or my body.
That means you have to stay.
Or you want me to stay forever and you never want me to leave.
He never wants anybody to leave, even people he doesn't like. And his concept of time is sometimes really poor, so I'll go out for like 5 minutes and come back to him just losing his shit. He's like, I thought you were gone forever!
Yeah.
Oh, you wanna play? I'm a bit busy now, bud.
Buddy? We're doing a podcast right now.
It's raining.
Yes, it is. Well, it was, to be fair, it was kind of sprinkling a little bit on my walk home.
Well, yes, but I can hear that fucking shit rain.
And I would have been home sooner, but I stopped to do an ingress hack, so.
You're so funny.
My brother told me that I was addicted to gaming, right? Because I was messaging him back and forth the other night. I was playing Black Ops 2, practicing, and I messaged him back and I said, I am not addicted to gaming. And then I started to play my Yahtzee games on my phone between rounds on Black Ops. And I was like, I am so not helping myself right now.
You're not negatively impacting your life like that. Who cares?
Yeah. That's what I look at. I'll look at it this way. It's a reward area for me. Because, see, if there's something I need to do and I really want to play video games, I can sit there and tell myself, go video games until you get that done. I know, I treat myself like a little kid.
Whatever works.
I really do, though.
Stuff done.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely an interesting way to keep myself in check. Oh, I've even gone as far as to tell myself if I'm like running low on cigarettes and I want to make them last and I have stuff to do, I've gone as far as telling myself you can't have another one until this, and this are done. And this is how stuff gets done around the apartment.
That's what they all say.
And you wonder why it rarely gets done.
Yeah. I've been up there a couple times, dear.
It's actually looking much better now. We just have to the second bedroom, the office, for lack of a better term, our storage area. We need to be able to get to my storage house and have time, like a nice day where we can sit there and go, okay, I don't need this, so we can take it to the dump and, or, you know, donate it, whatever the case may be, and reset it up. And then we can take all the stuff that's in that room in totes that we're not using and put it in my storage unit. And then that should help. But see, now I have a timeline because I have a friend who wants to come out and visit during the summer for a week. So, I have to get that room done before they get here, and I want to steam clean it. Oh, I'm going to steam clean the whole apartment because of the factor that like right before my friend gets there because she has a issue with strong pet odors. You know what I mean? And I want to make sure that the cat smell is about as down as much as I can get it. Well, no, by the time they get here, the two cats that were cat sitting will be in Washington.
So they're finally going.
Yeah, they are. With the bit of bad luck that this individuals have been through, their family in Washington told them, you know, it's going to be easier for us to help you out here, so what we're going to do is we're going to come get you, move you out here, you can stay in, you know, a couple of the rooms in our house, and we'll let you stay rent-free until you get settled and figure things out, you know, get jobs out here.
Yay.
And they're able to take the cats with them, so. Which I am so glad for Orange, because that poor thing.
You'll go back down to only 4 cats. Hopefully only 4 cats.
Yeah. I told her, if we get down to 2 cats again, that's staying that way.
I don't see that happening for a while.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Cats aren't like dogs. It takes like 20 years.
Right?
Before they start kicking the bucket.
Well, shit.
There are fucking cheeses that take longer to form than dogs live.
Yui is a big boy, but he's probably gonna live a fucking long time, considering he's already lived quite a long time, because he's an old man now.
See, I'm having better luck with cats now than I've had in the past, because most of my cats, by the time they hit about 1.5 years, 2 years, I have, the majority of the times, had to move to a place where I couldn't have them and give them up. Or, you know, in the rare occasion, I've had a couple of them actually pass away on me.
Well, everything dies eventually.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, that's a young age for a cat to die, though. But, you know, in those rare cases, it's happened, I think, twice, so. But like I said, I have not had the greatest of luck keeping cats.
Well, if Grieve had her way about it, every cat she saw would be her cat.
Yeah, do you know how many times we've been on our little ingress walks and I've had to tell her no?
Yeah, I've had to do that before too. But it looks hurt. No.
But it's hungry and it's cold up. No.
Don't really care about the Oscars because Oscars are so late. I'm trying to think.
There's stupidity stuff going on with the Oscars.
All I care is that the only way I'll care about the Oscars is if Leonardo DiCaprio gets one.
Yes. I mean, it's a good thing we don't live in Flint. I keep forgetting you don't have access to, like, the
regular stuff going on.
Their water supply has lead in it, and it has had lead in it for a while now, and people knew.
Oh, I heard about that. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, I did hear about that one at my grandma's. I just didn't hear the town it was in.
Yeah. Although, they're not the only people with tainted water supplies.
Yeah.
Theirs is a big thing. I mean, at least it doesn't catch fire.
Yeah.
Fucking frickin'. You already missed the computer fucking up and us losing about half an hour's worth of stuff.
Uh-oh.
No one will ever know my secret shame.
Now I want to know.
He's been studying for work to take tests on like different department things.
Yeah.
And he was taking a test and he got one question wrong.
Oh no.
25.
Uh-huh.
I get a secret prize if I complete all of the training available at my pay grade 100%.
Cool. Aw.
Also, every one of these I complete increases the chances that I get merit raises.
Merit raises.
That's good.
Yeah, so it's not like they're just like jerking us around. It's like the more that you get, the more likely you are to get raises.
Yeah.
You know, on top of your regular, like every 6 months come up for review raise.
What?
Yeah.
Jeez, Ringo.
Ringo apparently has an opinion to put in on this too.
Yeah, his opinion is pet me.
All the pats, all the time. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Oh.
You two have a conversation.
We have a conversation.
Okay.
So how you mean?
Yes, exactly. To make it clear, I worked like 12 hours and then studied, and now I'm doing this. And then I have to go back to work tomorrow at 5 a.m.
Oh, so, good.
I'm so excited.
Well, I was excited because, okay, at my actual official job, I ended up, because someone else needed me to cover their shift tomorrow, I ended up with Sunday off.
Yay.
And at first I was like, yes, a day off. And then I remembered I have to go clean my grandmother's house.
Damn.
Yeah. And
damn.
And I haven't, like, oh my god, my grandma's got me running nuts. So I understand being tired.
I'm always tired.
Let's not fall.
Non-stop.
Yes, please don't fall.
Or do, it might be funny.
You know.
Stop. Those of you playing the home game, you're trying to get the dog a treat.
There you go.
And Kiki has fallen even though she told herself not to.
I meant to do this.
Dog's just like, whatever. Nom.
I'm all in.
Good thing it was the bed.
Right? That would have been all bad, man.
What did I miss?
Just us complaining about being tired, that's all.
Okay. So you didn't plot the, like, take over Russia without me or anything, right?
No. We'll make sure to save that conversation for you.
Okay.
You can plot that yourself. I'm way too tired of taking over Russia.
Yeah, I'm too tired to take over Russia.
I ever think maybe we should start with a smaller country first.
Yes, like the Vatican.
Actually, that would probably help take over a lot of other things.
Yes, it would.
Take over.
Taking notes.
Yeah. On my hand notepad.
Yes.
That if we're real would be full of so many random shit that I don't remember.
It'll come back to
asshole. What the hell? Who wrote that?
What?
On my hand.
Oh.
Actually, I've probably imaginary wrote that on my hand and probably actually written that on my hand. Knowingly.
Stuff happens.
That too.
Oh my god, my brain just lapsed. I was going to say something and forgot.
Probably a lie.
Did it have to do with the Vatican?
No, I doubt it.
The price of tea in China?
What is the price of tea in China?
It probably depends on the tea in the province of China.
This is true. No, don't really matter anymore, I guess.
Gases? Isn't the price of gas barrels? Oil going down? Wow, brain. Way to go.
Well, the price of gas has been going down.
Well,
slightly.
Because the per barrel thingy has gone down.
Yeah.
For reasons I don't know. Sometimes it goes down or up when a country's invaded. Sometimes it goes down or up when something else has happened.
And stuff.
Like, the stock market makes more sense to me than oil barrel pricing. The stock market's actually not that hard. It's just, it's essentially gambling, so.
Pretty much.
I have Tumblr notes. What notes, therefore, Tumblr do? Sentence. Woohoo!
Words.
Words
Never
hard.
give you
English
up.
beyond reckoning.
I started a war on my Facebook unintentionally.
What?
Yeah. I posted one of those partner in crime things.
Oh, God.
I thought it was funny. And two of my friends just back and forth on me.
How is this Star Wars thing my fault? What?
What's the what, huh?
Cupcake is blaming something on me on Tumblr.
Uh-oh.
What did I blame you on Tumblr?
I don't know. I don't want to play the audio because I don't want it to come up.
Oh,
The Force Awakens anime opening?
Oh, God. It's not actually your fault. It's
okay.
It's the trailer for The Force Awakens set to, I think, the opening theme of Code Geass.
Oh, jeez. Looking at the music something to talk about. I mean, there's plenty of things, but not necessarily things I want to talk about. Like how Sarah Palin is dumb. Because that's kind of a given these days. Also, her son is an abusive asshole.
Okay.
Her son got into an argument with his girlfriend, and it ended up with him holding a gun at her. After
who are we talking about?
Sarah Palin's son, her eldest son.
Oh, okay.
This is after he had, knocked her to the ground and, I think kicked her and destroyed her phone.
Yeah.
Sarah Palin blamed it on Obama because he doesn't care about the troops. I guess he's a...
I don't know.
I guess he's been in the army? I don't know. But this also is, not his first offense, so... Your son's an asshole, Sarah Palin.
Yeah.
What, Ringo? You know what we're talking about? You know what domestic violence is? Huh? No, you don't, because this household doesn't have that. So that would murder someone.
Hmm?
The word murder got his attention.
I was asking Ringo if he understood what domestic violence was, and then I said no, he doesn't, because this household doesn't have that, because I would just murder someone.
That's one way to deal with domestic violence.
I'm not gonna put up with that shit.
But see, you'd be the one committing it.
Oh no, if it had been done to me, then it would be done back with murder, and it would be over.
But it's not really domestic violence if you murder somebody with the threat, because it would never actually complete the action.
I meant if it got physical.
It'd be like somebody trying to stab me and me basically disarming them and putting the knife right between their eyes. They attempted to stab me, but I put the knife in their forehead.
What? I'm sorry, did I stop talking to you?
Actually, more horrifying was when somebody made the joke of trying to stab me, and I was like, I would just simply take the knife from you and jam it in the back of your skull. And they're like, wait, what?
Yeah. Best way to end violence.
I'm like, a quick, fast, and an end to the violence. Like, but you don't answer murder with murder. I'm like, oh no, you really do. You answer murder with murder.
This is America. We answer murder with murder. Even though I'm highly against the death penalty.
Murder prerequisites that you're doing it to somebody who didn't have it coming. This is self-defense.
Ringo, what? Come here.
I mean, that's That's what they let what's his face in Florida off, because technically Trayvon Martin started the fight according to what allegedly happened, and then when he started to lose the fight, he shot him.
Yep, even though evidence said otherwise, but whatever.
I continue to state that he engaged the entire scenario, that he had left the kid alone, it never would have happened, period.
Yeah, he had no reason to bug him. But I mean, he just keeps getting cooler and cooler with the more violence he does. He gets away with.
I mean, that was the one that always fogged my mind. It was like he provoked the fight, and when he began to lose the fight, he shot the kid, which technically was justified defense, because at this point the kid may have killed him.
Yeah.
And that was really where it stuck. Because I mean, I can tell you right now, if somebody provoked a fight with me, I'd go for the kill shot.
Calm down.
No, he must go sit. See? So much better. Now he's happy.
Yeah. Oop, I knocked over my speaker again. They're so light.
Did you get new ones, or
no? The speakers. Yeah, I got new ones.
Okay.
My old ones were starting to produce nothing but static. So
I was like, because we never had this problem before.
No, these are much tinier than the old ones.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
So does anyone think that Suicide Squad looks like it's a ripoff of Guardians of the Galaxy?
I have not seen the trailer because I'm trying not to have an opinion on it.
That doesn't help us. I want to talk about it. You're just like, I don't want to have an opinion on it. Fuck you.
I'm sorry, and she probably hasn't seen it because she lacks television and internet.
I've actually seen the trailer to this.
Oh,
and I was trying to think about it. It kind of does. I don't know. The trailer, all I saw was a bunch of freaking villains and something about they were using them for something. So, but yeah.
So they're being used and not deciding to do anything?
That's basically what Suicide Squad is about, yes.
Well, yeah. I very much enjoyed some arcs of it back in the day. Some others, not so much. I'm trying to save criticism until I actually see the full
I'll put it this
film.
way.
Yeah.
I like Harley Quinn so much more when when her personality isn't all consumed by the Joker.
Yeah, that's another reason I'm trying to stay away from it, because I love Harley Quinn too, and I don't want to get into this mindset of where a trailer might depict her in a way, and I'm like, I don't know if she's that way throughout the movie though. I don't want to hate it before I've seen it.
I didn't like the way they depicted her in the trailer I saw. But
see, that was always the thing, was like Harley Quinn, or Harley, I should say, is like, she was really, like, the whole deal was that the Joker basically just consumed her entire personality. He had such a strong personality himself that when she wasn't with him, her intelligence shone through a lot more brightly.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was a psychiatrist. Like, she actually, like...
Yeah, she's a doctor.
Cool.
Yeah. But, you know.
Did you ever notice that there's a lot of doctors in Batman's, or I should say really educated people in Batman's rogue gallery?
Yeah, because his are more, you know, depending on who writes them, coming from a kind of pseudo-realistic standpoint of what drives people to do bad things, with the exception of Joker, because he's just chaos.
Yeah. Well, he basically is the foil to, you know, Batman's perfect order is Joker's perfect chaos. I mean, I always enjoyed what doesn't kill you makes you stranger.
Mm-hmm. Which is another reason why Harley is such a great character, because it shows just how much someone can destroy another person.
Yeah.
Without actually destroying them. You know, like killing them.
Yeah.
That's why I always liked Victor Freeze so much, is because they turned him from this stupid hokey villain into this, like, heartfelt, like, he's not evil so much as he's completely disillusioned with humanity because of the way he was treated.
Yeah, He's sad. He's understandable. He's compelling because you can see how someone could go to doing this because of what's happened to them. It doesn't mean you think it's right, but you understand. That's good storytelling.
And I quote, was it X-Men Days of Future Past when they were talking about numbering the mutants?
Yeah.
And Magneto pulls up his sleeve and goes, I already have my number.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, that's right. Magneto grew up in a concentration camp.
Yeah.
Magneto's a Jew.
Yeah. It's where he started to learn about his powers.
It's like when Trump was talking about numbering all the Mexicans. I was like, you do realize you sound like Hitler right before the rise of the Third Reich.
Yes. Donald Trump has been saying a lot of very Hitler-y things lately, but not surprising because Donald Trump is a crazy racist asshole.
Yeah, he's beginning to sound like one from the things I've heard.
I'm pretty sure he's just trolling America at this point.
He will do whatever it takes to get his name out there so people will buy his shit. Like, stop giving our jobs to China, even though all my stuff is made in China.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really saying anything of worth. I want you to listen to me and be riled by me so that you can be enslaved by me. Because that's how that works. And now he has Palin, who has her own crazed fan base behind her. And what's the chick Republican who's all anti-abortion?
I have no idea.
She is one crazy motherfucker, though. She's a Tea Partier, I think. She's her own special kind of crazy. It's bad when you're looking at Jeb Bush going, wow, you don't look so evil.
Remember when he was the worst they could offer? Yeah, me either.
Yeah. Aw, sleepy puppy. Did you get so excited you tired yourself out? Yeah. Well, there's gonna be another person here later in the night. Are you gonna be a good boy then?
No.
But yeah, that's why I haven't going back to the Suicide Squad. That's why I'm trying not to really form an opinion, because I have always been a DC girl, but DC also makes me so mad a lot, especially with some very well-loved characters, and again, Harley Quinn and a lot of those villains in general, and I really enjoyed Suicide Squad back in the day. This movie doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be enjoyable.
Yes.
That's all I'm asking. But I don't want to go into the theater already hating it.
Yeah.
All I know is that next week Kung Fu Panda 3 comes out, and I'm super excited.
So many pandas!
So excited for some Kung Fu Panda.
Those trailers do look hilarious.
Oh yes, I always like Jack Black. It's always good.
Mm-hmm. The home release for Star Wars got moved back to 2017.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What?
For reasons.
For reasons.
Yeah.
Wait. The DVD release?
The home release. I believe that's what it said.
No. They moved the next movie to Christmas of 2017.
Oh, is that what happens? Did I read it wrong?
I cannot believe they're going to wait till 2017 for the DVDs. That's insane.
Wow.
I heard they moved the next movie up, but not the...
Oh, no, that's the movie.
Okay, yeah, they moved... Because they're gonna put Pirates 5 where they had Star Wars originally in the lineup.
Yeah, sorry, that was just me misreading something.
I was going, holy shit, they're lucky if they last 6 months now before they release the shit on DVD.
Sometimes they just straight line that, especially if it's not doing well in the theaters, because you can just... Well, you used to, maybe not so much, but you can pick up some more cash on the market that didn't want to go to the theaters.
Yeah.
Which, is me. But I have Netflix. Well, I do.
I know.
And
we've watched it.
And Well, we used to have Amazon Prime, but we're not students anymore, so it's too expensive.
Yeah. Movies are super expensive these days.
Well, that's because we're piss poor.
This is true.
Although, like, seriously, I need to not buy any new clothes. Damn you, thrift stores!
Right?
And your wonderful sweaters. I don't have a problem.
Yes, you do. You don't have enough sweaters.
No, I don't. I always want more, but I have nowhere to put them.
Hmm.
We had to buy new hangers because I ran out. And
Well, I'm
see,
pretty
got
much
stuff up there.
covered in clothing from the size I am now to the size that I am trying to get to. So, I think I'm covered for a little while. Yes, my son.
Right now. Get her. Get her. You're not a very well trained dog.
Apparently not.
Ring-a-ding-a dingo. Come here. Come here. You wag that almost nothing tail. What other movie was coming out that I was excited for? I'll watch The Martian when it comes out for home release. I wasn't that dazzled by the book. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was kind of like, cause the characters were kind of cookie cutter.
Okay.
But it is like his first book, so like I still love XKCD, the comic series. So.
Oh, come on, Kiki. No one likes XKCD.
Ringo!
Rawr.
Well, cause see, I see trailers for movies on my phone when my games are doing commercials.
Yeah. I keep the audio off and don't pay attention to them. So.
Yeah, I don't have the audio on, but sometimes I'll see one and I'll be like, I should look that up later. You know what I mean? Like, it'll catch my attention out of the corner of my eye or something. Or I'll see something more on my grandma's and I get my little piece of cable.
I mean, the TV's right there.
Well, I know, but most of the time when I'm over here, we're doing this.
Yeah, well, we pay a lot for a service we barely fucking use. We don't watch a lot of, like, TV.
Yeah.
We watch DVR and streaming. I mean, you still need TV for the DVR, but other people in the house watch TV, so. There you go.
That's like we pay an extra $90 a month for, not 90, or I think we're down to like $60 a month for cable, and my mom's the only one in the house that watches cable, because fuck TV.
I only watch, like, maybe stuff from, like, 6 different channels.
Yeah.
Bingo! But to get those channels, you have to have so many different packages, and that's how they get you.
I've learned to live without cable TV, you know.
No, the moms need TV.
But I would like to have internet.
Oh. I don't know. I'm trying to talk to people.
And then, yeah, that's my only complaint. I'd like to have internet. I can live without cable. The internet has everything I need.
It has mountains of porn.
I say the internet is for porn.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, see, with the internet, I could watch Netflix. I could stream movies. I could, stream shows. I wouldn't have to worry about it.
You can watch every season ever.
Exactly. But see, in order to do this, I must have internet.
Oh, hello, Ringo. Are you happy now? Can I go back over there? Because I can't hear Cupcake while I'm on the bed.
You can't go over there. You're stuck. Stuck.
Cupcake has said 2 things since you've been gone.
Okay.
And one of them was the internet is for porn.
What is?
And the other one was that no, you can't. You're stuck over there.
Speaking of porn, though, like, I don't even go to that many porn sites anymore because porn just randomly comes up on my Tumblr dash so often. And I don't have to go looking for it. It's right there. I'm like, when did I start following a porn?
Whatever.
Oh, I see how it is. Huh? Well, what if I do this?
I'm being attacked. Ah! I'm being attacked. Save me, Ringo. Save me.
That dog does
A
not
nice
care.
audio podcast where we spend it playing with a dog that nobody else can see.
Well, it's a good thing he's a cute dog.
Oh, God damn it. You have to put
Stop dropping your shit. Or don't. I don't care.
I need to put some mounting tape under those or something.
You need to do something about it.
The sticky Velcro.
Little robot.
Jimmy. Come on.
Ringo. Don't just
Hoppity hop.
You'll jump.
Why is
over
he
me
not
all the
hopping
time.
today?
I don't know. This is the same dog who gets on me for everything. But suddenly you don't wanna.
He's being very weird tonight. Blanket monster! Oh, Chibi has discovered the blanket monster. Yes, Chibi. And he has also discovered how to climb. And jump down. And he's discovered the living room.
Oh, that's what Ringo wanted. He wanted to be tucked in.
And I found it quite funny that yesterday I was picking up the bedroom.
Yeah.
And I've got all this stuff going on, you know, living room's got a bunch of cat toys all over it, but you know, that's gonna happen when you have cats. He goes in the living room, he's running around, and all those cat toys we have, right? He chooses a sock. I'm like, just like a kid, spend $50 on a toy for him, and then play with the box.
Oh. Big yawn from the
Cupcake, no yawning.
Oh, no.
See what you started?
The chain attack of yawns. What time is it?
9:41. Really now?
Sorry, sometimes my Wookiee side comes out.
I was just about to ask, did you just channel your inner Wookiee?
What? Have you seen pictures of my dad? Actually, have you ever seen pictures of my dad?
Whoa.
What? Oh,
That is not a title I was prepared to see at any point in time.
What?
It's about the one of the oldest trees in the UK undergoing a sex change.
Trees?
I did not expect to see that at any point in my life.
Okay.
The Fordingale yew in UK sounding place has been recorded as male, but has started sprouting berries, something only female yew trees do.
Ah.
Wait, how do you tell if a tree is male or female?
Based on what it does.
Okay, that's disturbing to me. What if they walk up to a tree one day and go, "Are you male?"
Well, it's just really we're just dictating that they're different because they do different things. Where some plants do all the things.
Yeah.
Sexual dimorphism in plant life is fairly rare in all reality.
Mm-hmm.
It exists because there's sexual dimorphism in the animal kingdom. Like flowers that have either the pistil or the stamen, it does that because there are insects that will spread pollen across fields basically. And you'll find that places where they're like where it's cold, like up here in Minnesota, you'll run into native plants that have both because there are times when basically the insects won't be there.
Yeah. That's just tricky.
That's how evolution is.
No, I'm talking about that.
Oh, the perspective thing?
Yeah.
The perspective is weird. Like, the world is weird, man.
No.
So strange, bro.
I'm freaking out.
I don't want to freak out.
Totally freaking out, dude. Totally freaking out.
Totally.
Still freaking out that I need a nap.
I guess that's better than the phrase that came out of my mouth the other day.
What came out of you?
Are you guys old enough to remember Robotech?
I remember Robotech.
Did you?
Why is everybody looking at me?
I'm just curious.
You haven't
I
said
don't know.
anything yet. Here.
I may have. Yeah.
You remember this with the planes?
The Vic Vipers.
Familiar.
Kind of like Gundam, but not.
Kind of like Gundam, but not. Okay. That clarified a lot. It looks familiar, but I don't know if it's one that I ever got into.
You know, planes with legs.
Yay!
And anime, or classic anime drama here.
Yes.
So much spiking.
Yes.
What about Robotech, though?
Hang on.
Or are we just going to go into how Macross is live and real now?
What now?
Well, I have done my nails in a way where I can't scratch at myself. My nose itch.
That's the first time I've seen a nail file used for that now.
So, the first thing that ever came out was this.
Okay.
Which is the Robotech Protoculture Collection. It's all 3 parts of Robotech. I think it's gigantic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Kiki knows where I'm going with this.
Do you, Kiki? Okay. I'm waiting for the big conclusion.
He's probably looking for it.
I'm looking for it. I'm grabbing it.
Okay. Well, I don't know exactly how big the basement is. I only ever see one corner of it.
Right?
Oh, don't get mad at me.
Like stupid living in another state where you have water and stuff.
Yeah, damn right. So, these are the 3 series that made up Robotech. Does that look familiar? Those characters in the front of the other one? These are incredibly rare. These are the actual, like, separate, uncut, real series that they made Robotech out of.
Yeah.
I own both of the perfect collections now.
Nice.
This is like $2,500 worth of anime.
Ooh.
You have that will written up, right? Where everything goes to me, right?
Aww.
I already told you. It'll all be in one piece. And I wish all the pirates of the world the best of luck in finding it.
We have to become pirates?
I don't want to go on the ocean.
Ringo's like, I'm not going.
Whatever. The dog looks so nonplussed. He's just like, alright, Ringo, I have no fucks to give.
He gives fucks. He gives fucks about not getting attention.
The stare is strong with him.
And not being given parts of my meals, because we apparently have to share everything.
Apparently.
He gets all sad when I'm like, no, you can't have this. This will kill you.
Aww.
But I want that 5-pound brick of chocolate.
Aww.
He's like, but you're eating it. I get what you eat.
But it just amused me because I was thinking about the fact that I hadn't realized how expensive the Protoculture collection had gotten. I pulled it up and I'm like, oh, so the combination of these 2 together in these box sets means I have these are worth a lot. To put it in perspective, I took the tag off, but I paid $40 for this. This is worth about $450 right now.
Wow.
Well, you do have the magic ability to just get nice stuff. And for ridiculous prices.
Well, yeah. I mean, Macross is worth easily $200 to $500, and I paid $130 for that. I just paid $30 for, or $27 for the second half of Future Diary. Yes, I own all of Future Diary now. You're gonna watch it with me, Kiki, and you're gonna like it.
I already seen Future Diary, but I'll watch it again. I haven't seen it dubbed.
Well, fuck you. You know what? fuck you guys. Everybody's seen everything that I'm super excited to watch that's bad. I already saw it. Fuck you. You're gonna watch it again. You're gonna fucking love it.
I just said I would.
I know.
We're already rewatching Beyond the Boundary, and we both have already seen that.
I gotta see that in English. Give me a
Yeah.
break. You're gonna rewatch Kill la Kill with me when I inevitably buy that.
What?
Well, yeah, so we can see, different contextual dubbing. Ringo, go to her.
I can
Get
say
all up
from
in her
seeing
face.
most of the ending of the dub, it's actually really well done.
Yeah, I caught some bits when Toonami was playing it.
Surprisingly, Supersonico had a really good dub. Like, I was actually kind of shocked and amazed at how well that was dubbed. Especially since that was the first thing that Jessica Neri had ever dubbed. It was like really, 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 really good. Really good. I mean, my problem is I'm listening to audiobooks now on top of studying, so I haven't been up to snuff, but I am working on it. That is one sad dog. So sad. His life is misery. Pain and misery.
Yes,
He
because
sleeps-
he's
he
so
sleeps-
neglected.
He sleeps out in the cold.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
You
I'll
know,
buy that one.
has to fight for every meal with Kiki.
He gets dry food, wet food, my food,
Whatever he wants, really.
dog treats, stuff that falls
Oh,
other people's food. It's amazing you're not fat.
He's got a high metabolism.
Yes, considering we don't get out much.
Although no one's ever gonna beat my old dog, because he got lunch meat every day.
Oh, no, not every day. Jeez, no.
Oh yeah,
I can't
Yeah,
even
he
get
ate-
lunch meat every day.
he ate turkey every day because that's all he would eat. He didn't like dog food. God rest his little soul. I miss having dogs, but I told my mom it wouldn't be fair to get a dog because we're never home.
Yeah.
She's like, we're never home with the other dogs. I'm like, yeah, but I was at least home some of the time when I was a kid. Now that I'm an adult, it's like I'm just gone all the time. And some of that's my fault for like wanting to be out with my friends and shit. Because I am working like 40-hour weeks. Not 45 anymore, just 40, but still 40-hour weeks.
Get a fish.
I don't want fish. That takes effort and work. See, I want my mom to get a dog that she'll take care of, but I could snuggle every so often.
Oh, I see how it is.
What? I want to snuggle dogs. I don't actually want to take care of them. That's work. I don't want to work.
No, lately I've been wanting to get like a rat or something, and I'm like, no.
Ferret.
Sassy will just be terrible to it. You gotta get a license to have a ferret in California.
really?
Turn
When
into a
that
crazy
happened?
ferret lady.
Like 10 years ago.
I've owned a ferret in the last 10 years without one.
I'm not saying you can't get them without them. You're supposed to have one.
I thought it was that you couldn't buy or sell one,
No,
but you could bring one.
I ain't buying some.
Crazy. All I know is Emrys on Hell Forums has got like 12 of them. She's got like
Jeez.
her own little troop.
I don't think I have enough room for that many. Although,
Actually, if you house train them, or I should say box train them, they're actually very easy to deal with.
Yeah.
Hers don't even have cages, I don't think. They just kind of hang out.
Jeez.
Mine had a cage, but it was never...
In the cage?
No, it was never locked. It was like basically a bed for them. You know? The only time they were ever forced to stay in, or she was ever forced to stay in the cage was when like we had a lot of people over.
Yeah.
And I didn't want her getting trampled on.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like my uncle's 150-pound old English bulldog. It's like he's got a cage, but he only has to be in the cage and company's over because he's a big galoot and he might actually break someone.
No, ours was
God,
just
I love
for
that shithead. It's my favorite dog in the entire world.
when we had a lot of people over, then we stuck her in the cage. Or like there would be nights where neither one of us would be home.
Mm-hmm.
We would leave her in the cage, but that was about it.
We had a cage for for the pets we've had. Not
Yeah.
rodents like that. So you get above a certain size like ferrets and stuff, it starts getting hard to have cages. It's just like that animal's too big.
Yeah.
It's like dogs. I can't cage a dog. I don't have the heart for it.
I've never had to crate a dog. I've never had the need. I understand the need, especially in some living situations, and some dogs just need it. But I've never personally had to do that.
We created Pepper like once, and that was it. Like he never got it. We sold his cage like 2 weeks after that. Like he never had a crate again. He only weighed 25 pounds though, so it wasn't a big deal. You could carry him in a goddamn purse.
Yeah.
I mean, if Ringo's being an asshole, I just put him in a room or outside. If we have like guests or something, because he's still skittish around kids. So if there's like a kid over here,
yeah,
he'll get over that eventually.
Oh, it's time. Oh, little buddy.
Just stares.
You don't know what I was talking about.
Such deep thoughts.
You usually only have to put the animals in a room because vacuuming's happening and they're scared little shitheads.
That is a contented face. Oh, he looks so contented.
Oh, yes, you need a bath. No, I'm better. I'll probably give you one. Not tomorrow because I'm
on the spot.
I'm going to be gone.
Where are you going to be tomorrow?
We're going out to a friend's, and then I'm going to Saturday game, and I'm going to LARP. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna be a Moffat, which is
I'm gonna be a level 12 vice president. I invented the internet.
You're not Al Gore.
Well, I could try to be.
Oh. He's like waiting. Your arm's out. Is it coming towards me? He's so cute. Some days I think we should get like a small dog just to be a friend to him, but I don't know how that would go over with Sassy, and that's also another expense that I'm not sure we can really afford. Or even another cat.
Yeah.
Just another
animal.
Yeah. I don't think we should get a small rodent because I don't trust Sassy. I don't think she would kill it, but she might accidentally hurt it trying to play with it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get a bird because birds are loud. And I don't have room for a cage.
If you don't have birds anyway. Birds live forever.
Yeah, if anything, more fish, but we're so afraid of introducing more fish into the fish tank that might hurt the only fish we have left, so it's either get her own little fish tank and get more fish for those fish, or just wait until she dies and then get more fish. The pet store over by Costco went under.
Oh, yeah?
That Crazy or whatever it was called?
Extreme?
Yeah.
Really?
It's empty.
Wow.
We were over there because we had coupons for the frozen yogurt place, Spoon Me.
Yeah.
It's not a place I would go without a coupon. It's expensive.
Expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Ice cream is just expensive, period, right now.
I miss having a Cold Stone.
Oh, that's right. We had a Cold Stone.
We had a Cold Stone
way
for a short time.
back.
It did not last. We got like a year and it was gone.
The only successful Cold Stone I've seen is like Arden Farm Mall, but that's because everybody goes to the food court.
There's one in Yuba City.
Well, I don't go to Yuba City.
I know. Okay, to be fair, I haven't been to that part of Yuba City in about a year or so. So I won't swear to it still being there, but it was there last time I saw it.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, I think the last time I was in Yuba City was when I was born. I don't think I've been there since. I've been near there and around there, but I don't...
Sometime earlier this week I went. I think it was it Sunday? After work? I don't remember, but sometime or another. I went. I had to drop off birthday gifts for the girl.
Yeah, I mean, I might be, that might not be true. I might have been there and just not realized I was in Yuba City. Or been there when I was younger again, other than then, but honestly...
But you don't remember being there.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I've been in Yuba City since I was born.
Yeah.
I was born there.
I lived in Marysville for years before I actually did anything in Yuba City.
Mm-hmm. Like, Davis is closer than Sacramento, but we go to Sacramento more often than Davis.
Yeah.
They're both expensive as fuck, but we don't know anybody who lives in Davis, so. Oh, 10 o'clock.
Hooray!
Time for pills.
All the pills all the time.
Time for the antidepressant.
Time for the happy pills.
That's Prozac.
And the vitamin D. Not as in dick.
I'm sorry. I have a vacation home in the gutter, and it just, I guess I've just been staying there more often than home.
Permanent rhythm. But it's just sad that I have to take, like, a heavy dose vitamin D supplement.
Not enough sunlight.
Well, it got me back up to normal, but then she's like, I'm pretty sure you won't stay normal without it, so why don't you just keep taking it? Like, insurance is gonna pay for it, so I'm like, sure. That's an envelope.
Okay.
I already paid. So.
Hopefully, I know my grandmother had some vitamin thing that she was taking that her insurance company was covering, and they were sending it to her through scripts or whatever the hell that mail one is. And, freaking, they stopped sending it to her because you could buy it over the counter.
Yeah, like, my doctor prescribed Zantac?
Yeah.
And insurance won't pay for it, so I don't take it. Because that's expensive as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I can get prescribed, like, fucking aspirin and shit like that. You know, I can get that over the counter.
over the counter.
I mean, some prescriptions of those are like, yeah, because it's like a high dose.
Yeah.
But, yeah, but I can't get, like, allergy aid.
Right.
But that's why I have a rescue in here. Yes, they do, Bubby. Yes, I do. Because my body hates me. Yes, yes. Please change the color so I am sustainable. Anyway.
So what you're trying to say is that the merry-go-round broke down.
Yes.
So just to be confusing, apparently the standard edition of Love Live Season 1 is in English, but the premium edition is not?
What? Why would you want to get the premium then?
So the premium edition that they released last year, like not last year's in 2015, but last year's in like summer of 2014.
Yeah.
Was in Japanese only, but the standard edition that comes out later this month is in English, along with the premium edition of Season 2, which is also in English.
Huh.
Just to be confusing.
Of course. It wouldn't be, imported goods unless it was confusing.
Very true.
Like when they make a box set or something, and then the next box set is different, or they only release singles of the rest of it, or nothing's the same size.
Or Galaxy Angel X, where they dubbed the first 6 episodes, but not the rest.
That's mean.
Like, they got one volume out and went, oh shit, we're not selling enough copies of this. Don't dub the rest. We'll just release it anyway. It's
I don't have any, like, I have one DVD set that I actually was, like, happy I bought when I did.
What was that?
The Friday the 13th movies. I was getting off work one morning when I was working overnights, and I saw this Friday the 13th box set with a collector's replica mask, you know, and it was numbered and everything, and it said it was $30. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna get that, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking the mask, it's numbered, it has all the movies in it, that's a good deal. So I get it. Not even a week later, I walked by it again, and it was like $160 for it. Same
Crazy.
place. And I thought that it had gotten lost in one of my moves, or like one of my exes had taken it or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully I found it. But I was thinking in the back of my mind, this is gonna suck, because when I looked it up, I was seeing $200, $300, $400, $500 for it, you know? And I'm going, no, I can't afford that right now. So I was really happy when I found that. Still unopened.
Wow.
Well,
that you're happy.
with that one, I left it closed because of the mask and the numbering and everything on it. And I just got the cheap ass, dirt cheap version of the movies otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
So that I could actually watch them. So, I mean, they still have special features and stuff on it, but it's just one of those things I'm afraid to open. And I realized how many DVDs we have sitting on that shelf that we have not opened.
Tell me about it.
And the sad part about it is, I hit the, because I like to keep my DVDs alphabetized as much as I can. I hit the T's, ran out of room.
Well, that's right. You guys need another, fucking bookcase or something.
Well, no, we don't need one. What it is we need for my grandmother to finish clearing off the one at her house so that we can bring it over to the apartment. Because when that one comes over, it's going behind where the bar is right now. And that's going to have our books on it. Mostly it's going to be for books. I think we might use it for the VHSs too, but I'm not sure. But we're going to take the shelves that are in the office with the books on it now, and we're going to use one of those to put DVDs on. And that should hold us for a little while. Till next Christmas. My dad is awesome at picking a DVD collection that I want and completing it. So this year he started the My American Horror Story sets. So I'm hoping that maybe for my birthday I'll get the other two.
You know what I want to do for my birthday?
Maybe his family will tell it. What do you want to do?
I want to go to the fucking zoo.
You want to go to the zoo for your birthday?
Yeah, I just want to go to the zoo. It's been a long time since I've been to a zoo.
If we can get you to the zoo for your birthday, I think I'd actually dig that.
No, speaking of hotels, we're getting a new, giant-ass hotel near the new, courthouse.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell comes to Woodland?
Actually a lot of people now. It's always been a highway stop, but a lot more people are apparently actually coming into Woodland to do stuff.
Well, I do know that across the street from work, there is at least, a bunch of construction people there.
Mm-hmm.
From out of town.
There's, 4 different major projects going on right now, including the new theater. That's gonna bring people in.
Yeah. Because we have this one guy that comes in and orders the same thing every day. Hi, Mr.
Such a sort of good boy.
Sort of good boy.
He has his moments. Yeah. I think we've run out of stuff, and Cupcake looks tired.
Yeah, I know.
Because he isn't, in a different time zone.
Yeah. I don't even think he's really in the conversation right now.
Well, we were talking about the stuff in our town. Why would he be a part of that?
Yeah, but he's still not responding. he's kind of glancing over.
I am Error.
Thank you once again for listening to the super happy fun Jabbertron Tea Party podcast with Kiki, Bones, and Faith. I was the Jabberbot, and you were the listener. Why you would do such a thing to yourself is confusing, but then again I am a tea-powered robot with a TV for a head, so what do I know of such things? Farewell my fellow internet beings.
No, but seriously, I gotta let you guys go. I have work in 4 hours.
Yeah,
Yes.
you need to get some rest.
Good night, Bones.
Good night, everybody.
Bones.
Transmission terminated.